welcome back to reading the Word and understanding the Bible verse. Today I read Acts 23 and Acts 24. So in 24, what happens is that Paul continues to go down to Governor Felix, and Governor Felix reads the letter that Antonius, the high priest, wrote for him. And Felix reads the letter and says, okay, so he remains and he asks Paul what happened. So Paul tells him what happened, that I went to the temple and just sharing the good news of God and giving back to the poor and just speaking the good news of Christ. And there was nothing wrong. The crowd wasn't being stirred up. There was nothing wrong at the temple. But the reason why I'm here today, and the reason why he went to, the reason why he's there talking to Felix, it says it right here. Let's see. Okay, so verse 20. Or these are who were here shall state that what crime they found in me when I stood before the Sanhedrin, unless it is this one thing I shout as I stood there in their presence. It is considered that the resurrection of the dead that I am on trial before you today. So this is really interesting, that this is why he's on trial. This is why he's at Felix now, the governor, is because they didn't like the word that Jesus rose from the grave. They don't like the name resurrection, because that's what Jesus did. He conquered death. And they don't like hearing that. That's why he's at Felix right now, at the governor. And so the governor says, well, until your trial commits, and until I hear the other side of the story, then I'll give you guards. But if your friends want to come talk to you and visit you, that's fine. And also, Felix, what happened is Felix ended up calling him almost every day, so that way he could talk to Paul. So Felix started getting a close relationship to Paul. And then, by the time this happens, 2 years went by, and Felix, the governor, passed on. So he had to leave to go. It sounds like he had to go leave and govern something else. So they moved the government around. And so someone else came control. But he still kept Paul in prison just to favor the Jews when he left. So that's how it ends in 24. So now we get to learn what happens in 25 tomorrow. So I pray that you guys have a good day, blessed day. Love you guys, and God bless.